Okay, everybody, here we go. Welcome to stream. It's gonna be a bit of a, if you weren't here for the last stream, if you're wondering about the whole background and setup feeling a little more simple throughout the stream. Again, I'm away on a trip. That's all I'll really say about it, but just know, server's gonna be a little iffy for the next few days. The laptop is not as strong as the desktop and all that. But nonetheless, today is going to be probably the final Deltarune no-hit stream if I had to guess. I'm fairly sure that I'm going to be able to finish the remaining no-hits. My goals for today, we are going to deal with Spamton Neo, obviously, he's in the thumbnail, and depending on how long that goes, we might also go take a visit to ERAM, or John Mantle, depending on who you're asking. He has many names due to having no official name as far as I'm aware. Whatever the case. Deltarune. I moved the window over to the side so you can actually see everything. I should probably also do the same with chat, actually. That'd be good. That way it's just to the side. That's probably smart. That's probably a good choice. Make the game audible so everybody can hear it. Close Chrome out so that is safely filed away. And I will close it so we have more memory to work with. Again, laptop, gotta be conservative. But that aside, I think everything's fine for the most part from what I'm seeing here. It doesn't look like anything else needs adjusting. I think if nothing else, I might move the camera a little bit, because it looks like I'm a little off-center. Not by much, but, you know, enough that I feel like I should move it. Let me do like so, that way I have a more freedom of movement. And yeah, we should be good to go. I don't know how long this is going to take. I did practice a little bit, so I'm not totally blindsided, but time will tell. With that all said, I did prepare a save file. Because obviously I need one to even do Spamton Neo. I have not been there in a while. There we go. So like I said, this is probably going to take me a few goes. I practiced. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm necessarily prepared. That'll come with many, many tries. How many tries? Time will tell. Realistically. You know, I can hope for the best, but that only goes so far. Spamton. You know, it's funny. I probably would have just started with this version of Spamton, except I thought this was the easier one. I thought Weird Root Spamton would be harder. And he normally is. Unless you're doing a no-hit. It's my own fault, realistically. Trouble is, a lot of the difficulty with Weird Root Spamton comes from the fact that that version of Spamton, you can skip a lot of his attacks by just being better. And also, a lot of the difficulty comes from the fact that you don't have your full party. So every mistake hurts that much more. This one doesn't have that, but when you're in a no-hit, it's kind of irrelevant. I get help once I lose anyway, so who cares if I have less HP to work with? If only I thought of that in the moment. That's fine. It's not like all the practice went to waste. Which means I gotta deal with a slightly harder Spamton. Unfortunately, going the Mercy route, there isn't a lot of strategy. It's just kind of snap all every turn. I could use the various acts, but I don't know. I don't feel like they help much. Fluffy Guard, I feel like it's the only one that would help. But it also feels like it goes against the spirit of the challenge. So I still even hesitate there. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Ooh, that was close. Right at the end there. Okay, that's good. So that attack's going to be a wall for a lot of the attempts, I feel like. Jeez. A lot of these attacks are being pretty rough. Yep, there we go. This attack's the problem. I don't really have a solution either. That's the other thing. That one's going to cause a lot of issues. Okay, but also help if I didn't take unnecessary risks. You know, just a feeling. Okay, this attack, I mean, it's the same old amount of risk. Get it once, we'll be fine. You know, once in a legitimate run, anyway. Obviously, this was close to good, so I don't think it'll take us too much longer. Because now he's doing his freebie attack, which shows we're close to the end. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Spamton, you don't have a lot left in you. And this one's just go back and forth. And there we go. That's what we have to no-hit, effectively. Is that gonna be easy? No, not at all. But I think I can do it with enough tries. Real quick before I continue, I do want to do something. And that is change the title of the stream, because I feel like I could do something better. Let me real quick do that. But in the meantime, you can listen to Big Shot, because who doesn't like Big Shot? Oh, I hope everybody's doing well today, of course. I've been fairly well. Let's see. Okay, I think that'll work better. At least I hope so. In the meantime, everybody attack, because we're not ending the fight. That will slow things down. Just kill me. I think we have this in the bag. It's just gonna take me a couple goes to get the run. But hey, first try, not bad. Honestly, I was expecting worse. But hey, if it works, it certainly works. Okay, let's put the mechanism back in and give this another go. I do appreciate that subsequent attempts are going to go faster, because now we can skip past the whole intro scene. That's always nice. Sometimes I do that way. It varies. This. Okay. Probably shouldn't be doing things while putting down my water. That would be smart. I guess I'm not smart enough for that, though. Luckily, it worked out. Okay, this one... see, that one can go really wrong. Because all the attacks I feel like go faster. Which, obviously, not great. Okay, that was mean. Jeez, Spamton, you're not going easy this time around. This is the one I need practice on. Because as you can see, I'm not at all good at it. Honestly, I think we let this run die, because past that, I don't think I need practice. I don't know. I mean, regardless, this is obviously not going to work. We took so much damage. So, let's get this rolling. Ay. Whew. Hey, here we go again. Not bad, not bad. Spamton Neo. That one isn't so bad, luckily. Woo! Okay, once you get rid of the lips, everything's fine. It's just the lips, really. This is being really mean. Jeez, man. Calm down, Spamton. Ah, right at the end. That was close, honestly. I think we'll keep the attempt going just so I don't fall out of practice with the other attacks, but oh, that stings, honestly, because oh, so very close. Okay, I would have gotten hit here, it seems. This one's gonna be real mean if you don't get it fast enough. Pretty sure that's about the end of it, though. Now we just gotta do the whole final attack and we'll retry. Look at one of these guys. I would try and die here, but I'm pretty sure it's all but impossible. Spamton does not do enough damage. All these final attacks are frauds. The Roaring Knight and Mew Mew are the only ones. Oh, no, Gerson could kill you too, to be fair. His final attack's less traditional, but he can. Anyway, let's end this round. A shame. Okay. Okay, I appreciate that you can skip ahead by just pressing Z there. I need to get in that habit, or this is going to take an eternity. Alright. Round 3 now, I think? Maybe 4? Honestly, the fact that I've gotten that close this early gives me hope. Okay, better, better, better. Like to see it, like to see it. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Got it. Gotta wipe out the pipis. Required. Oh, he got me with that one. Rare. We're gonna keep going for practice. You know, it's not bad. And this attack I need work, obviously. Ooh, oh, it ended! That, honestly, it's kind of sad, because I know hit it, well, it doesn't matter. A shame. Oh, and I get... Oh, that's... Man! That could have been it, actually. Okay, well... That's fine. We're getting enough consistently that I feel like... We're pretty much there already. And my stream's barely started, so, you know, I have hope. Honestly, I wasn't sure if I was going to bother doing ERAM, but... Yeah, we're probably going to move on to him. Soon enough. And there we... Oh, I hit him at some point. When did I do that? That's not at all what you're supposed to do. Like, it doesn't matter as long as I don't do that in a genuine run, but it's kind of concerning. That muscle memory even was there. I don't know. I really don't. Let's get back on those rails. Yeah, let's try this again. It does help that I don't need to worry about TP this time. Fighting this version of Spamton is kind of just... There is no optimization, just do it. Actually, no, there is one optimization now that I think about it. I could equip Noelle's Watch, because that does make attacks end sooner, depending on how much TP I have received. So, honestly, that might not be bad, because any of these attacks ending a bit sooner would be nice. Honestly, I might look into doing that next attempt. For now, though, let's just focus. Not bad, not bad. Oh, they spawned on top of me. Darn. Okay, well, that was better. I still just need to get that one attack, and we'll be all good. Okay, that hit me like, oh my, what? The hearts are on the warpath, stop! What in the world? That's like the worst I've seen that, man. Honestly, just the worst pattern I've ever seen. Oh. That's what I mean by attacking it to stop you progressing to this, because it's really hard to die now. Okay. Might need to go back to the save point, too, for my attempt at equipping Noelle's Watch to count, because I don't know how this whole starting back at the body works. Maybe it'll just apply, maybe it won't. Hard to say. Anyway, just end it, Spamton. I messed up. The one went from amazing to terrible. It was really quick, honestly. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna go back to the save point. And then we're going to equip some stuff I think might help? We'll see. The TP itself won't help, but ending attacks sooner definitely will. So I hope that works. I'll want pink ribbon and a watch. So that should do it. Ideally. We will see. And now, regardless of how I load the fight, it should keep my equipment. Hopefully. Should also remember the fact we've already done this. Yeah? Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Going to the save point does not change that. Okay, so theoretically this should get a bit easier now. Obviously some attacks aren't going to benefit at all, but others could be big. Bad, not bad. Good, good, good. Okay, good, good. That one requires focus. Okay, not bad. No! I messed up! That sucks. I should probably try and knock out the eyes too, because they're the next biggest threat of that attack. Man, this heart attack will not give me a break. Like, it's a little scary how accurate the little ones are being this time. Everybody's low health. Everybody. Still made it to here, so... not bad. Just not amazing. I don't know if the watch made much of a difference, though, honestly. Those felt pretty similar in length. They might be a little shorter, but... I don't know. I expected more. Then, literally, I didn't notice the difference. Anyway. Let's wrap this up. And it's Spamton! Okay. Another run down. Oh, really? I thought I pressed C fast enough. Apparently not. Also, the equipment should be the same. Even if it wasn't a visible difference, I think it's still good to have. Might save me. Who knows? Okay. Oh, I let go too early. Honestly, just end it. We just started. No, kill me. Don't give me TP. That's not what I'm here for. Come on, Spamton Heart. You can do better than that. Thank you. Ay, ay, ay. So far, not the best, admittedly. I don't know. I think I need to build back up the momentum. That was a little close at the end there. Luckily no cigar. Hold my breath there. Jeez, that was close. Okay. There we go. Hard one. You're kidding me! It fired a pellet just before I broke it! Ah! And I was right in front of it, so it's too late. If you do that right, it definitely saves me a stressful moment, so I should do that. And... okay, this one's gonna be a problem, I feel like. I'm gonna finally get the one attack right, and then I'm gonna mess up this one. I don't know, man. That sucks. Another close run. But sadly, no cigar. I think at this point I've proven I can do the final attack. Let's just let Spamton get me. Speed up a little bit. He won't kill you, but he will happily deal damage. Okay. Sadly, no dice. I can hope. Doesn't mean it'll happen. Try it again. There's a lot of close runs, so I'm hopeful. Silly as that might sound. I actually do want to check one thing real quick. Give me a moment. If I do that, that'll be helpful. Otherwise, let's get back to it. I always go into these attacks charging big shot even when I shouldn't. Again, these bombs are more troublesome than they're worth for big... oh. Just die. Apparently, it's like the most cursed version of that attack ever. And I cannot wrap my head around not charging big shots. It's so much easier if you don't do that, and yet I do it by default. Why do I do this to myself? Ay, ay, ay. It's a whole thing. Chris, come on. We can do this. I'd like to think. Okay. Made it past the attack that entirely destroyed me last time. You know, I'll take it. It's something. No, I will say, I appreciate that none of Spamton's attacks feel unfair. They all have a rhythm to them. You just gotta learn the rhythm. Okay, well that was a bit rude. Still want to practice the heart attack, so we're gonna get to that one. Despite the run being over. Can I charge a big shot, please? Like, the amount of little shots I let out. Goodness. Okay, so I messed up here. Decent. once that attacks just the nose, it's pretty much freebie. This one. Okay, yeah. You just need to eliminate the little hearts as soon as possible. You can either dodge them to the best of your ability, or otherwise, it's kind of up to you. But as far as I can tell, they will eventually get the better of you, so you just gotta deal with them before that happens. At least for me. I'm actually going to play this one out normally again. Do not want to get rusty. And that would be it. So yeah, we just need to get the hang of 2 more attacks and hopefully we'll be good. For now though, no cigar. Feel sad that. I won't. Don't worry, Rousey. Not giving up that easy. Come on. You know me. I like how Chris is just chill. The other two are shocked and in awe of Spamton, and Chris is just... I guess Chris is most likely to expect it, but still. That was close. One more reason not to use Big Shot on this one. I keep doing that. Go. Oh my god. That is the closest I've seen a Pippus get. I really thought I got hit there. Oh my god. Can't say I was a fan of that. Okay, not bad. Man, the two blaster cornered me. That sucks. But honestly, I think that was winnable. Unfortunate. And yeah, I did this attack. Darn. I really thought... Man. Okay, well, might as well get to the end now. Not like we're going to be able to get out of the final at this point. Mostly just attack. There's not a lot to say. And let's end it. Close! Again! I know I keep saying that, but it's true. We only lost one attack that time. And I've done the attack before, I just need to string together that and the last heart attack, and we win this. Oy, oy, oy. I'll get you eventually, buddy. Mark my words. Matter of time, quite frankly. Okay. Good. Okay. Better. Okay, hold on, hold on. There's a chance. No, the heart attack. So very close. Oh, Spamton, why? You tear it away from me, my man. All right. That is by far the closest run I've gotten. One attack. I've done it before. I just need to get an actual run. Ooh, almost got me at the final. I mean, it wouldn't matter in this context, but that's a scary thought. And yeah, that would have been it. Alright. Kill me, Spamton. I've failed. Just barely, but I nonetheless failed. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? To be fair, that attack is tricky. If you get a rough pattern, it's not impossible, but it is very hard. Spamton knows how to stress you out. A little close to the end there. Luckily, you didn't land it, but still, can't say I'm a fan. Oh, wow. The Pippus attack. That sucks. I'll admit, that one's normally not much of a concern. Quite frankly, kind of sad. Alright. Well, the the attempt was made. Whew. There is a bit of a rush whenever you get close to victory. That adrenaline spike, you gotta control the nerves. That is a large part of challenge runs like this. And virtually anything difficult, really. The moment you get nervous, it can really screw you. Okay, here we go. Boon. Pivis, let's not mess it up this time. Better. Not perfect. But good enough that we didn't take damage. So I'll take it. And then I got hit by the attack again. Darn laser plus Spamton head. Such a brutal one. Hey. Oh well. At least it wasn't a friggin' blast attack this time. That would have been rougher. Rougher indeed. I think we're going decent. Obviously not at the no hit yet, but we're reasonably close. Like, it doesn't... Okay, apparently I jinxed myself. That's lovely. I love that for me, you know? It's so late. Okay, let's just get killed. There's not really much point in trying to keep going in this state. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's try that again. Whew. Better. Okay. Boom. Hey, 3 with 1 shot. That's actually kind of impressive. Compared to usual, anyway. little close at the end there, but no cigar. Spamton. Ah! The face. Yeah. The lips can definitely screw you. Unfortunately, that happened to happen this turn. That hurts. That definitely hurts. Because it is normally one of the easier ones, but definitely be a problem. Not that I did the other attack anyway, so it's not that big a deal, I guess. And though. Okay. Try again, as they say. Okay, that was a good hit. I feel like nothing else, Kirsten's maybe better at judging how soon something's going to reach me. It's actually valuable for this fight, so I will take it. Whole thing. Oh, the lift got one more in and it... Oh. If it wasn't for that last set, I would have lived that. That's unfortunate. I didn't deal enough damage fast enough. Fair enough. Ah. I won't lie, it still hurts a bit. Man, they kept picking the bottom, man. Variety Spamton. Variety. Okay. Not going down. I refuse to go down. I refuse. I'm bound to snap your strings one of these tries. Okay. No, I don't think to plug on this though. This one could definitely be bad. Okay, nope, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, good, good, good. Surely. Surely. There's literally no way. Surely. Come on. Get out of my face. Finally. Good to see I wasn't wrong about that not taking long, because goodness, Spamton. Goodness. Oh. Oh. I... Whew. I need a moment. Let's just go back to the save point and... Okay, so there's my first goal of the day. Oh. I need that save because I also have another use for this save file. I'll get to that eventually. I'm going to take a small break to just let the adrenaline go down because trying to no-hit things while on this much adrenaline is not good. Oh, but still, that feels good. That feels good. Alright, as I said, back shortly. Okay. I come down from the high of winning that. Ooh. So, we are going to move on to another boss fight. We're moving away from the shadow crystals, though. This last one I want to do very unrelated. That said, I can now say I have done all of those bosses, so at the very least, we have done that today. Now, I don't plan to, like, commit to doing this. I want to do this. I would love to do this. I make no guarantees. Because this gameplay style, while not entirely different, is pretty different. I loaded the wrong save file. We're not here to fight the knight. I've done that already. I need the green room. That's the one it was. So real quick, I want to make a thumbnail and change the title and such to reflect what we're about to be doing. I can't do so immediately because I need assets, and I honestly wasn't sure I'd get here that quick. So real quick, we're just going to go in here. Okay, actually, we might as well treat... Oh, never mind. There goes the attempt. Pause for a sec, but I didn't realize he wasn't done. Okay, I got a little too close. Oh, there we go. Okay. So obviously going to try that again. I'm going to real quick wander in here. Okay, I mistimed the screenshot, sadly. So another attempt to do... Okay. Man, I gotta get used to the fact that he can use the fireball attack as much as he wants. Okay. So, as I said, I want to get the screenshot first before I get too serious. Let's be honest. The thumbnail does not currently reflect the stream. Okay, I think I finally got a screenshot I'm happy with. Let me real quick use that to make a thumbnail and we can get going. Jeez, you made it hard to get this though. Wonder how long they'll live not moving. There's a question. There we go, I heard a hit in the background. And the rest will be black. Yeah, you can last a surprisingly long time not moving. The fact that I'm still hearing damage in the background. Goodness. Oh, there we go. I was starting to think I'd just live until I was done with the thumbnail. Thankfully not. That would be silly. That said, I'm almost done. I honestly don't have a big plan for this. I'm just gonna throw together a few assets and put ERAM in the center. Good old ERAM. I haven't fought him in a while. Since the Weird Root stream. I remember first fighting him. That was an experience. Certainly was something. Okay, almost done. There we go. Get rid of all the blue. Make him bigger. Probably like 500 by 500 will do. I would show it on screen, but it would take me a bit to actually prepare him to show on screen. I guess I could try real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can make it so you all can see. I don't know how well my program for image editing is going to work with this, but I will try. It doesn't seem to be working so far. Which, in fairness, it might just straight up not. Let me make sure. One other thing. Could also be that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't show correctly. So that isn't going to work. In that case, let me at least give you all some music. We'll head into the room so ERAM starts the fight again. And I'll go back to image editing while not moving. The joys of never quite working. Then I just need a copy of this material. Just going from the corner. The corner is a different color. Grand. Love to see it. Sarcasm. Okay, that was faster. I'm still editing. Come on. Don't do this to me. Ay, ay, ay. Moving ERAM from his own fight takes a bit. I keep getting the same. Which is an issue. Well, I grab another part of this board. If that'll work. It's admittedly taking longer to get a background to work. That is effectively what I'm working with. Okay, I think that'll do. Honestly, I'll just copy some of this over here to this part. I think that'll be good enough for a background. And as for Chris, here in the corner, this, mind, do it the old-fashioned way. Flatten, resize. See how it looks as is if I just take the screen itself. You can also pretty easily get rid of the stats at the top. Just that. 800 tall. Okay, but I need to consider width as well. 1,280. Okay. I think for what it is, it'll work. Let me just increase the brightness a little bit on the background. Put a little bit of a drop shadow behind our friend ERAM. Make his smile a bit brighter. I think I missed some of his details. Lovely. Unfortunately, I'm very good at just being bothered by the smallest details, so I'm fixing them. uh, then I want to bring in the no-hit text. Because I think that's what ties these thumbnails together. And then I'll move the RAM up a bit. ERAM. Apologies that took so long. Just wanted to make sure I have something, and honestly, I didn't think that would take as long as it did. uh, where is it? Sort by date. There we go. I think that'll do. Took a lot of doing, though, I will admit. Just in case I need this for whatever reason, I'll also save the PDN. And okay, we can finally get back to the point of the stream. Bosses. Gotta get real good at Bomberman. Ooh! Ooh. Oh, there's a hit. Yeah, the friends are admittedly a little tricky because their patterns are very random and unpredictable. You predict them wrong, they will happily take that swing. Got hit by a fireball. I'm getting hit by a lot of the friends. That's the main thing I'm noticing. I don't even know a lot about Friend in the first place. Oh, okay. To be fair, I needed to restart anyway because we did hit. But that was honestly better than I expected. I'm not gonna hit you with the bat, to be honest. That's an issue. Not knowing. You count. Ugh. Ugh. Always with the fireball. Again, I got hit by a friend. Curses. Stupid cat things are the bane of my existence. You can't ignore them. At least not initially. They move so randomly, it's hard to predict what they're gonna do. Okay, I should have seen those. That's bad. Wow. The sheer speed at which things can go wrong. Goodness. I don't even know if going for the first hit is really viable, because he moves away really fast. Mm. Okay, well, you got me at the end there. Realistically, I shouldn't have let that happen. That is my fault. Let's get the heal just to keep practicing. I say as I take damage. Man, the hitboxes on the friends are so rude. Ah, didn't notice that one. Friends are like my biggest issue so far. There's a reason I didn't guarantee I'd do this. This one's tricky. You barely count. You're technically a secret boss, but you're not a Shadow Crystal boss. Ooh. You're joking! What bombs is rude! As is that. I want to practice the last phase. Speaking of. Why did I stand there? Okay, and that would have been it. Again, doable. Very hard. For a no-hit, anyway. Until I actually get out of the game, I can't actually load a file. That sucks. Don't worry, little Chris left. Oy, I'm not here to hurt you, Chris. Much the opposite. You can't load here either. I need to go get the box. I'm guessing because this part's a bit odd. I guess it's still technically a cutscene of sorts. I don't know. Why are we playing it then, huh? Not done there, Chris. Gotta try that again. That was not a no-hit. If it was a no-hit, we'd be done here, but sadly not. Oh. First genuine win. Still rough around the edges currently. I know roughly what every attack entails, it's just stringing them all together. Okay, that's just a terrible start. My God, the worst phase one I've ever had. That was just terrible. Like, what more can I say about that attempt? It was just... no. I shouldn't have done that. I should know by now you're gonna follow that up with the fireballs. Should have gone right. I'm gonna go for no intentional healing. Unfortunately, friends are a little hard to avoid. Shoot. I should have just waited. They dissipated. We need to do way better than that. Luckily, phase 3 isn't long, so if we can just deal enough damage, we can make it to phase 4, and phase 4 is also not long. It's the first two that really require time. Everything else is more just, can you do it? As far as no heals go, it's a terrible beginning. Honestly, I might just end it. Sadly, there's no retry button, so I can't straight up end it, but... this isn't really that sort of game. It's a self-imposed thing. If I just wanted to be an ERAM, we would have done that by now. Man, I missed both strikes. You're kidding me. Ooh. That corner's actually really good. Prevents ERAM's friends from, like, surprising me. Oh god! Too many friends here, frankly. I mean, doesn't really matter, I have full health. I didn't know the candies could spawn while you're on full health, honestly. But on the other hand, it can become a corner if a friend decides to be... to be fair, anywhere could do that. Darn. Probably shouldn't go for damage during that attack either, because it's just a recipe for disaster. Why did I go down? What universe was down the play? friends. More consistent does sadly not mean fully consistent. Okay, I think I'm going to die now because I don't want to have to go all the way back. And I'd rather it just end. I think that just makes sense. Oh, ERAM. You do not play nice. So I got a phase 1 no-hit. Most of phase 2. Phase 3 I'm still strategizing. Ah. Oh. Man, I'm very good at registering the horizontal of the bombs, but the verticals, I just... For some reason, they do not process. Whatever. That run was pretty doomed anyway. Pretty doomed. Legitimately, I don't know. Man, immediately you land a blow. Okay, rude. Okay, I'm trying to hit. How am I avoiding it when I'm trying to... No, you suck! Let me take damage! Literally. Trying to get hit. How is that hard? You... Again. He got me right off the bat. Again. Literally. What do I say to that? Video game. It's always annoying when he gets the perfect horizontal. Okay, I'm gonna stop losing the runs immediately because I'm gonna get fed up otherwise. Practice. Also get rusty at other phases. I've seen that many times. What's wrong with me today? I try and get hit, I can't. What is happening? These are not hard attacks that I'm getting hit by. I'm getting hit by the easy stuff. That one I don't know how exactly to go about. That was rough. That was rough. Let me check a couple things before I try again, just to let my self calm down, because not feel good. Repeatedly losing. Almost landed a blow. Keyword almost. Meant that was a riskier play than... Again! Verticals! Why do I never register the verticals? You surrounded me, you cheaters! You're kidding me. Oh, why can't your hitboxes be a bit smaller? Wow. That was pretty bad. How did I get through phase 3 as a no at one point? Phase 3, I entirely misread phase 3. Phase 3 feels like the worst. Oh, come on, you cut off my way out! You suck. Good joke. What do I do about that, friend? How dare you? Of course the friend didn't fade. I assumed it would have by then. This phase is still... like so much to manage. Aw. I didn't notice that one. Hate friends. They're bane of my existence. You're not giving me a lot of damage opportunities during that phase. I'm noticing his friends during phase 3 are short-lived, like they seem to go way faster. Should have gone faster. That was not the play. Okay, I think it might honestly be faster to Alt F4 the game, because as it stands currently, I have to go through the whole cutscene if I win, and that takes time in of itself, so I think this makes more sense. But I do have to make sure OBS will capture the game. Come on, OBS. Notice the Deltarune. There we go. Thing. Yeah, we got sound, we got visual. Good, good, good. This is hard. We had a couple of good runs at the start, and I was thinking, yeah, maybe I'll get the hang of this pretty quick. And then everything I thought I had the hang of is suddenly the worst. The friends in particular, I still don't know. I feel like at 1 or 2, I could just ignore them, move away. But that feels iffy. Why did I go right? What universe is that the move? Got really lucky with the friends there. Not so lucky at the end. I think I gotta stop trying to hit ERAM during the fire attack. It's good later, but during these attacks, it's just been screwing me over. I died. I don't know how I feel about that. Because that means I'm not even good enough to get freaking normal wins consistently, let alone a no-hit. I shouldn't have done that. I knew he would be doing it again. Okay, that's... There is no excuse for that one. I just miscalculated the bombs. You... Stop it! Stop throwing bombs where I want to go! You suck! You're... I lost in phase 1. Wow. I don't think there's anything I could do to get an advantage here is the other thing, because this is entirely Game Chris's equipment. No, ERAM, it's so demotivating of you to just hit me immediately. Can we not do that? Boo. I hate friends. Their hitboxes are so big. You get remotely close to them and oh look, I've taken damage. Vertical. I misread the vertical. The longer I play, the more the reason I hate the friends becomes obvious. Because goodness gracious, those things do not care about you. Whew. You're joking. I got effectively cornered. Yeah, I don't think we're beating this today. I'll go a little while longer, but honestly, this is not very fun compared to the others to no hit. Because again, it's a high bar. Toby Fox make great battles, but this is not a Shadow Crystal boss. It makes sense. It wouldn't be. The friends. Every time with them. Helping on rope whoop. Here. Okay. Here. Of course, you gotta have more friends that I can't predict the motions of. Legitimately, they move so randomly, I can never tell at all where they're going. It is absurd. Phase 1, 2, and 3 are the biggest issues. If I can just get to Phase 4, we'd be fine. Trouble is, that's basically asking to beat a majority of the fight. I went up to exploit that one, that didn't notice the one above. I feel like in my head I mentally check out any bombs above me for some reason. It's a bad habit. No. These things. Let's at least die. Get out of my life. Then of course, quadruple bombs is quadruple bombs. I really don't have a plan for any of these. No, not the friends. Stop. Okay, I feel like the left corner is probably the best bet for the friends at this point. Because they're a bit more predictable there, and I can always move away when needed. So that's nice to know. I'll start seeing less runs murdered by the friends. Who knows? And you did not go anywhere near me that time, bud. Oh, I went... Okay, better, though. We just need phase 3, really. Oh, okay. A bit much, don't you think? My corner. You can't have it. And then, okay, that would be the end. This is the attack I'm going to always die to, because I think I could do it. It's just... I need to get there. Phase 3. Biggest issue now. Not to say the other phases are worth ignoring, but phase 3 is definitely my weak spot. Definitely a rhyme to his movements. Did not want to get hit by the bomb there. Goes down for more damage. Okay, friends, here we go. Oh, I should have gone... I should know better. That's my own fault. Oh, really? And I would have made it to phase 3. That kind of makes it sting more in a way. Yep. Quadruple bombs is a lot to keep track of, believe it or not. Oh. Ooey. Really? Not for... I thought for sure I triggered the phase. There we go. Apparently it was one hit away. Ooh, not good. That's not what I want to see. Regardless, we're going to die to this attack again, because it is his final. I don't think he stops here until you hit him. Which goes to show... Ooh. So, phase 3 is the biggest challenge. Phases 1 and 2 are about equal in difficulty now, I would say. I can get them... sometimes. The fact that I'm only at sometimes says a lot, I feel like. It's like right there, I really thought that would miss me, and it didn't. And then the bombs are just the bombs. I sadly lack consistency. At this point, I think I should just... I mean, I'm gonna keep going, but it's harder, I feel like, once I've been hit. Because I don't know, in a way it's almost discouraging to get hit in phase 1. Yep, the friend got in the way. I wish I could say this would just be the simplest thing ever. You're a secret boss. You're not a Shadow Crystal boss, but you're a secret boss. I gotta give you that, ERAM. At least have that going for you. I went up. And I got hit by the vertical. Again, I don't know why. The vertical is like my blind spot. I'd never register that, oh, I'm gonna get hit. I mean, sure, these are only horizontal bombs. They'll be fine and dandy. They're not. Ugh, that was rough. But you can kind of see what I mean. There's some runs where I'll get phase 1 perfectly fine. But the runs where I get hit immediately, they just crumble. So I feel like there is something to say about getting hit immediately screwing me up pretty bad. Why? See what I mean? I don't know. You'll always spawn at least one set of friends. I'll keep going for practice. See, the main advantage of hitting him during that attack is the fact that you will... Ah, you verticals! It's like, I'll need to flee a horizontal one. And then I'll entirely miss the fact that, oh yeah. Okay, I got hit here, so it's not... It's far from reassuring. And, like I've said, I'm pretty sure that once you reach that attack, it's just it. I think I need a second. All the attempts are starting to get to my head a little bit. Let me boot up the game so you at least have music, but I need a moment because my will is being tested. ERAM. Ooh, ERAM. What am I gonna do with you, man? Okay. Put up chapter 3. Okay. So like I said, I'm gonna go for a second, just let myself calm down, because right now I'm A ball of how, why, no. Okay. I took a moment to calm myself a little bit. ERAM. It did not go easy. I'm hoping that'll let myself perform to my best ability. I might hop in a call, worst comes to worst, because that would also help, I feel like. Now, would it multiply how chaotic the whole thing is? Sure. I kind of expect it to at this point, but with how repetitive the battle is, it would still help. Dangerous. May have to phase transition like that. I got double teamed. Okay, well that kills the run, because friends are friends, and they suck, frankly. Deal with another set of them. To be fair, to not have to deal with this set, you have to do a lot. At least it feels like. Friends. Again! Double team! Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure this attack will always mark the end. I think it's just a fact. Not bad for first attempt back. Definitely not my best, though. It's a whole thing. Try again, though. You can definitely land a hit. Oh, hey. I need to learn to not talk. Because apparently I cannot commentate and avoid the damage. Case in point. I thought for sure that would pass by me. It did not. Not one hit. That's... Yep, we're gonna have to do it again. Okay. Okay, nice. Again, huh? shoot. I'm gonna call it on that one. Man, it's rough. It is very, very rough. Like, you do not get a moment's peace in this fight at all. Die. Ah. I thought I could get away with that. I, in fact, did not get away with that. Got one of the three. Why do you gotta spawn them in my corner, man? Oh, you're... Really? Oh, now I get phase 3. It starts like he switches between patterns. It's like he starts off with the extreme version of the bombs and such, but then he's just this again. Oh, you! Ah! I didn't pay enough attention. I'm so used to the bomb concluding in a spot where you just stop there and you're good. No. Ah. Curse you, ERM. Curse you. You're the bane of my existence, my good sir. I could have gotten a hit there. I hesitated though, because I'm like, well, what if it's pointless? Speaking of. Yeah, there we go. What was that trajectory? You're kidding me. What do I do? You ram, you big old cheater. You're kidding me. What happened? What was that? Oh, that was terrible. That's what that was. Are you... I hate you so much. Don't know why I took that. There we go. I really need this corner. Can you all not come to this corner, please? Not start moving in time. Oh my god. You cannot be double teaming me like this. It's not fair. Darn. Bad luck. You only use that attack once, and I realistically need to end that phase really fast, so... I don't know. Not one hit? Seriously? That's all the more friends to deal with. I kind of hate that. Yep, there we go. Jeez. Are you? Where do I go? Abraham! And then he's gonna use friends again. Which is to say, I don't think he uses that anymore. Those two skills, I just need to avoid them. That was by far my best run. I think that's why it stings. Ugh. Yeah. That could have been it, honestly. Obviously don't know for sure, but... Okay, you're gonna pull that trick a lot, aren't you? I really need to watch where that last one goes. Anyway, we just lose here, because at this point the battle's all but over. And we would like the quicker restart. You know, just, it helps to get started a bit faster. Ooh, we're getting better. Not perfect, but there are signs of improvement. Jeez, you're not playing nice. You know, I kind of just want to end this run and try a different attempt, because we're getting close, and I feel like to continue with this one is just a waste of time. I don't know, it's phase 1. Phase 2, I'd say at this point, kind of just down to luck, phase 2. I have skill-wise everything down. It's just a matter of, do I get double teamed by friends? You're horizontal. Of course. Why can't there be a retry button? Why can't there be press R to die? I need it. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, I feel like a lot of attempts are going to die on phase 1. Phase 1 is deceptive. Not in the sense that it lies to you. What it wants is pretty simple. See, I always fall for that. I don't know why. I can't read vertical. The moment any of those bombs is going to hit me vertically, I'm blind to it. I will not notice. I think what I need to learn is get clear of them vertically first. Oh, come on. ERAM, how many fireballs you gotta hit me with? Goodness. Like, I did not have a lot. Okay. Got a hit in, good. You'll have to see it. Ah. The hard diagonals are really hard to hit. And you really want to hit as many of those as possible. Like that. That's what we want. Land hits on your way down. Gotta do another. I can't go right when there's a friend there. It's too risky, Ram. You can't do this. Okay, friends. Oh. Hate it when he does that. Gonna be another one-hit run. That feels plausible, but I could get hit by a friend still. Like that! I think I need one hit on the ERAM before one hit, and then we'll die. Because, again, quicker restart. You know how demotivating it is, ERAM, to get hit immediately? Pretty damn demotivating. I'm trying to get hit, please. Got one in, that's good. Friends. You're... Oh, now it's base 3. Friend. And... that's why half the time I don't even know how to avoid the bombs. Once again with the double teaming. Why did I walk into ERAM? Dying at times is harder than surviving. That was close. I should not have done that. I misread where that one was. Again with this double team. This should not be happening this frequently. How did that miss? You're kidding me? I don't normally try and get hit by the first one. That's not usually a goal. We're getting closer, but it's still pretty far feeling. I still don't know. Yep, there we go. I made a mistake. Assuming I could land that hit without consequence. That hit me? Go ahead. That words be ran. You're gonna have all the hearts. Crap, one landed beside me, so I was looking at that and not where I was standing. Oh. I'll reach Chad in a moment. And I died straight up. Okay. Hi, I'm a big fan of you. Do you have any advice for starting a YouTube channel? Honestly, if I had to give any advice, it'd probably just be, I guess, look at what you yourself watch. And I guess think to yourself, okay, why do I watch this? What about this do I enjoy? What makes this stand out to me? Stuff like that. And obviously don't just copy other people, but take what makes that work and apply it to your own concepts and ideas and stuff like that. That would probably be my advice. Deadly green bean. You know, I feel like that could only be Kiwi Creatures. It's the only one who's been doing that bit. Oh, you... Here I am. Yeah, I walked into that. That's my... I need to stop fucking. Ay, ay, ay. Could not tell which was going to get me first. Cursed friend things. I don't even know why you're called friend. Oh, that was terrible. As far as patterns go. Oh, hated that. Hated that. There's a lot of chats rolling in at the moment. I cannot read while fighting this. Are you... Let me have a moment, Abraham, please. I'm distracted. How this run is valid, but... You never know. Yeah, there we go, there we go. You think you might start doing a Minecraft adventure series or something like that? What do you think? I mean, that is ironically a concept I've done before, which Granted, you probably know, but I do find it funny that's coming up now of all times. I guess it could be cool. I don't think I would join, but it could be cool. Anyway, that concludes another run as it stands. Sheesh. Just sheesh. I think I need another moment to let the adrenaline die down. That one's just stressful enough that it gets the nerves going, but also short enough that it's like I get worn out very quickly. uh, Apologies. It muted for some reason. Anyways, I was just saying, can't believe I had to take this many breaks. Here I am. Okay. So after some consideration, I'm thinking it might help if I hop in a call to just take my mind off things a little bit, and that way I can focus without having to talk quite as often. Like, I don't know, ERAM's tricky enough, let alone trying to commentate over it. So, I'm going to call my two friends. They can choose to or not to pick up. I'm not trying to obligate them, but it's more of a, if they want to hop in, they can, and it would be appreciated. Otherwise, we'll just proceed as usual. I'm going to use my own Discord server for it, I think, just because that way I can just control it without having to directly call them. Put the co-host on. Join. That should work, I think. I've done that correctly. Hope. I haven't touched this in a while. I hope I've done it properly. We will see. Just to be certain. Do that. Very least. Okay. I think that's set up, so if they want to hop in, they can. We'll see. I can hope. I can hope. Put the reactives in the corner so they'll become visible if need be. And yeah, that is about the extent of what I can do. I'm going to check the last couple things while Deltarune boots up. You know, you never know. There we go. Checking a couple things. Hopefully it's on screen now if I have a look. Find out. OBS. Yep, it is showing on screen. Good. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, let's get back to it. In the meantime. Oh, ERAM, you are a lot. I'd say his attacks are simple, but require a lot of thought and precision. I don't think there's anything that's like, oh, my eyes, I cannot follow. Which is lucky. Ah. I realized too late I was in danger. Man, it feels so simple. I don't know why I keep... You know... Man, not one hit. Not a deal. Okay, where are we going? There. Again. Okay, but it also fans transition, so not the worst. Ooh, that's close. Not a fan. He got me at the end there too. Okay. Not my best attempt, but not my worst. Oh, hello. Let me make sure you're audible real quick. For once, I can't just glance. No, you're not. Let me fix that.
Oh.
Ay, ay, ay. And I guess I'll also share my screen. All the things.
I mainly just wanted to pop in and ask how it's going.
Tiring.
I saw you were in here. I haven't really hopped onto the stream quite yet.
Hmm.
Oh, how long have you been on this anyway?
Like 2 hours?
Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me pull up the stream real quick. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
I'm very prone to getting hit in phase 1 for some reason.
Yeah, I'm helping my friend build a parkour map, so it's like, my potential's not like fully there. I'll probably end up leaving soon.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
No, so I just wanted to stick around for a few minutes. I'm just pulling this stream right now.
Oosh.
Okay. Hey, so.
Cursed friends.
Have you looked at your live chat?
Yes, I just don't know what to make of the chaos there.
Okay.
I briefly acknowledged it, and then it spiraled.
It spiraled hard?
I would
How far
say.
is it gone? Like, let me look at this. You can call me ooh. Okay, I don't think I want to continue that. Also, I think they're complaining about lag right now. Fun fact.
There's a little bit from what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah, no, because you're on hotel Wi-Fi. Yeah. Hotel? Maybe.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I don't know where
I can't
exactly
check
you are,
on that
actually.
until after the attempt.
Yeah. Are you actually at a hotel?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. So. It lagged for 3 seconds. Bro, I thought my rival was more powerful. I thought my rival was more powerful than Deadly Green Bean. It says Huey's in there fighting ghosts. I'm gonna be real. He's fighting ghosts. It's great. So yeah, I'm trying to remember how this boss fight. Oh, yeah, you're dead. I was trying to remember how this boss fight goes. I just don't remember.
4 phases.
Oh yeah.
That's about all I can say. Without just summarizing every single attack.
Yeah. The big dash attack and honestly, how do you feel about the dash attack in like phase 4? Is that like is that one of the easier bits or like? I do remember.
I would say that's probably one of the easier bits.
Yeah. No. It's
compared to everything else, anyway.
Yeah. I think it's more. I think that attack is generally more telegraphed than the others.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, nah.
Bomberman, my arch nemesis. Actually, let me check OBS since that attempt's dead. I want to see what's wrong. Yeah, it's streaming at like 6,000.
Is this 6,000 is like the bitrate I use for streaming? Is that what bitrate do you go for?
12,000 usually.
Okay, why are you doing that? That feels a bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like that's a bit overkill.
It should already be dynamically changing.
Like, okay, if you're on it, if you on like generally, if you on a general. Oh, cars in chat.
I noticed.
Yeah.
Trying to resolve the whole issue. Maybe if I'm gonna switch on my internet for a second. Okay. Will we go back to full speed? No. Oh, maybe. No. Hmm. Kind of fluctuating.
Oh yeah, no. Again, hotel Wi-Fi. I can leave. Honestly, you probably need it more than ever. I can leave. I can leave. I can leave. You can probably stop
And
streaming Discord, and hopefully your bandwidth will come back.
hopefully.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll hop off and see it.
Oh yeah, that immediately recovered.
Yeah, maybe streaming to two things at the same time is not a good idea.
How much bitrate is Discord using?
I don't know.
Because if it was also 12,000, then from what I've seen of the Wi-Fi, they should handle it fine. Weird. Okay, noted. Do not do that here. I'm going to take a second for stream to catch up. In the meantime, I guess I will hop off call because that's not really viable here. I thought it'd be viable. It's not viable. Okay. Let's check a couple things. Okay, yeah, everything looks fine. All right, let me get back on Deltarune. I guess I'm alone. A shame. I guess that means anything that involves streaming to Discord. I have to wait till I get back now I think about it. Because as we just established, cannot do that here. Normally fine, not in this case. To be fair, my Wi-Fi at home is a little crazy. Ooh. Okay. I thought he would be further. I misjudged the distance. Man! Oh. Again, I gotta pay attention to the angle. Because he does cue you. You can see where he's gonna go. I never notice in time. That's not ideal. I shouldn't have gone up. That's my fault. Okay, the bombs are being real mean this time. Okay. That looked like straight down, and I was right. Come on. How many times do I have to deal with the prince? Going up there's too risky when he's going to do the fire attack next. Okay. So, definitely not a good attempt. Definitely could have gone better, but not the worst either. Not that angle. Ooh, ooh. That's just rude. Bro, how many times are you going to take the widest angles known to man? Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, well, let's try this again. That's all I really can do. I do not appreciate that pattern. Okay, well, I got hit by a bomb anyway. I didn't notice that to my side. I was like, where's the third one? Too late. You. ERAM, ERAM, ERAM. I swear these friends are the bane of my existence. Okay, there we go. That'll get me eventually. Ay, ay, ay. Apologies for not reading chat much. It's just there's a lot of messages going through, and it's just a lot. Ooh. Ah. That was a bad place to get a bomb. I feel like once I make one mistake, they just all flood in. It's weird. Notice the angle that time. I would have normally gotten hit by that so fast. You're rude. Spawning friends where I try to hide. That wasn't a bad face too. I give myself that. Ugh. I don't know how worth it is going for damage during this part in particular. Just because, if you haven't picked up on it, he only uses that attack set once, and then he switches back to phase 2s. So the reality is, it might just be better to not try and hit him then? There's plenty of opportunities here, you just need to get them. Oh, thank you for leaving yourself wide open. Very helpful. Oh shoot, I meant to do that. Yep, I messed up. You're not meant to do it that way. I messed up the road. No! Pretty sure another hit he dies, so... Closer. Still not quite. Again, I need a good phase 1, and I need to get good at the rest. Phase 3 in particular. phase 1 and 3 that are real issues. Let's say the... Oh, no. Oh, the transition to fireballs. Transition to fireballs. Okay, I made it to phase 2, so yeah, 1 hit. Suckage, but... Oh, there we go. You get me again. That's the trouble with trying to hit him during that attack. You run the risk of him hitting you. But on the other hand, I don't want to see this attack too many times because it's so... I've gotten it more consistent, but they're still very capable of damaging me. Okay, that wasn't even a bomb. That was just me messing up the regular attack. Okay, I should have gone to the other side. I saw the angle and just didn't do what you're supposed to do. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I think I'm panicking. Panicked. Okay, so definitely not my best work. This is how you're meant to do this one. Not. Okay. So there we go. That would have been that. Let me get the game loaded back up. Ooh. Pain. A lot of pain. Gotta wait for OBS to pick up a Deltarune. There we go. For some reason, it only seems to notice Deltarune when it's loading. Once you're actually in-game, if it hasn't already noticed, it seems to never notice. Weird. Never quite caught on why. At least the trip to ERAM's little game isn't too far. And I already set it up so I can just start. Ah, darn. No immediate damage. Man, I missed. I'm getting none of the damage, apparently. It's a bit of hyperbole, but feels like it. Ah. I cannot say I'm a fan of that pattern. I hate the friends so much. They're why I keep going to that corner. It normally works until it doesn't. I don't know, hit. Every mistake just hurts that much more. Bro, please. Yeah, just spawn the friends, so I'm gonna get there in time. See, this is the pattern I hope for. They're more likely to go to the right, I've noticed. Because for most of the map, that's where they're bias scored. Not always, obviously. but they tend to. I've reached for that one. Or that one. See, again, the friends. All the hits have been the friends, it feels like. Oh, there we go. He got me. A shame. Let's head back in. Okay, E-Ram, pump down. Spit. Man. I was about to say, are you ever going to do the phase 2? I ran right into him. Welcome to the stream where I will question, how mad can I make myself at myself? Should focus on the bombs. And the other bomb got me. The stream chat is becoming Wikipedia. See, I can catch the short messages, but the long paragraph ones, I struggle. Oh, so much going on between this boss fight and chat. Got a hit. That's good. Crap, I did not get around the corner fast enough. And he got me with a fireball. I hesitated. I'm getting worse again. Ah, there we go, friends. Yep. Not a lot I could do about that one. It's right behind me. Now when I turn to hit it, it's too late. It was that far behind me. I missed the vertical one again. How is that not clear of you? Are you serious? fire. Honestly, I might just have to call it without having done this tonight. It'll suck, but I think at this point I'm not close enough that it warrants. Oh, come on, ERAM! Do not spawn the fire on top of me! But it's late enough at this point I can't keep going forever. And I'm just looking at my performance, and it's getting worse again. Which isn't great. It's certainly not what I go for. So I may well come back to this another day. Because I would like to have done this, it's just... Oh, ERAM, you do not make it easy! ERAM, please. I'm trying to transition from one thing to another. You can't just do this to me. Put fire where I need to go. Okay. I think I'll go for a little bit longer, but I think the stars are beyond aligning at this point. Seriously. I felt like I was clear of that bomb. I guess not. Man, I cannot read verticals. Like, the moment I have to dodge a vertical beam of bomb, it's just like all strategy leaves me. Here. The trouble is, I can't ignore him during this part. I've seen how easily the friends can just screw me over with RNG. So the longer these phases go for, the more likely I am to get screwed. Sucks. literally on top of me. I think 3 more tries. And then I'm gonna have to freaking... Ugh. Again, vertical. I don't know why I can't read those. Wasn't a lot of room to move there. Not a bad attempt, just not the attempt. Oh, you! Yeah, so that would have been... I mean, I got hit quite a bit throughout, honestly. It felt better, but it wasn't anywhere near good enough. I've had attempts that were better, certainly. One-hit attempts. I don't think I've ever gotten one hit. Like, toward the end? Oh, I didn't check if OBS is capturing this. Okay, it is. Good, good, good. Again, I don't want to repeat the one time where I didn't check, and the Deltarune wasn't capturing. Ugh. It's easier to check when I have 2 monitors, admittedly. Currently, I am missing that ability. Well, that's a crummy start. Kinda cheapy RAM. Okay. That was close. A lot of times. I did not notice I was on my level. As I said earlier, one more after this, and then I'm gonna have to call it. Shame. I thought maybe this would be doable because it's short, but ERAM is not screwing around. I got him, but he also got me. Fortunate that. Okay, that's just rude. He got me! He got me! No! That's much the opposite of reassuring. Alright. And then last one. Okay, thanks ERAM for immediately killing the dream. Honestly, I might just end that run, because that was pathetic. I didn't even get 2 feet into the battle before he got me. I would like a little bit more of a chance than that. Thanks. I walked into that. I saw it and didn't process. I'm about to walk into that. Somehow. Why are you not? Thank you. I think I can't multitask that attack. I don't know why. The moment it requires me to actually dodge, it's just over. If I'm attacking, that is. If I just focus on evasion, I guess. Trouble is, again, I've seen this. This can screw me. So it's just like, not attacking him feels like the wrong move too. I think he made the perfect wall. Yeah, it's not happening. At least not like this. How? Get out of phase 3, dude. Okay, we'll end it on at least a win, just not a no-hit. Unfortunately, we're just nowhere near a no-hit. I'm gonna need way more practice. Real unfortunate. Real unfortunate. I'm going to reload the game just so we get actual music here for the outro, but needless to say, that did not work out. It's not a total failure on the bright side. We still got through Spamton Neo's other fight. Just not ERAM. Let me just take a second for the game to let me through to the music. But there we go. Unfortunate. Can't do much about it, though. A shame, too. I thought, honestly, at the beginning that might go well, but consistency just never built. I'm going to practice it off camera. Hopefully when I get back to it, it'll be better, but I don't know. ERAM's tricky. That is going to conclude today's stream, though. Thank you for tuning in. It's always much appreciated. I hope you have a grand rest of your day, night, whatever happens to be for you. But that is me done. Again, it's in a weird spot where I was just far enough from winning that it's like, maybe with enough hours. That's the thing, it's hours. I might as well drop it for now. Maybe a smaller stream at some point once I feel more up to it. I don't know. Regardless, thank you all for tuning in. It's always much appreciated. Hope you have a grand rest of your day, night, whatever it happens to be for you. But that is me done. I'll see you all in the next stream. I don't know what it's going to be offhand. I'll figure it out. Regardless, that concludes today. See you around.